Welcome to Cody in the Cinema. Today I'm going to share my reaction to Waltzing with Brando, the Billy Zane film in which this actor plays Marlon Brando, the legendary, once-in-a-generation, lifetime actor. Okay, so I watched the trailer. You know what? Lake Mungo. You ever heard of that movie? Lake Mungo is a found footage classic, sort of. It's about a girl who dies in a lake, maybe not, and she's haunting this house. She's allegedly haunting this house of those who mourn her. And a lot of times when people go to watch this classic banger on Tubi, they don't get what they expect because it's not really a horror movie. I mean, it does have horror elements, sort of, but it's not really meeting an expectation. In fact, if I were to ask the found footage community, do you like any of the VHS movies better than Lake Mungo? I would bet about half of them would say they like that better because the VHS movie's better, because Lake Mungo doesn't necessarily scratch that found footage itch. Instead, it's its own kind of psychologically tormented, slower moving film. I'm concerned, having watched this trailer, that people who have grown up in their film lives with Marlon Brando are going to be disappointed in the tone and what they're actually seeing the movie, what they're seeing is going to be about. They're not going to have that itch scratched. I love Marlon Brando. When I was in my 20s, I had a little pop art 3D thing and I had a candle that would flicker with him, and it was all brooding and cool and serious and too serious. And every film bro, man, we all go through that Brando phase where like, that's our actor. And that's okay because he was a great actor. I remember this Apocalypse Now DVD. I still have it. It's one of the few DVDs I still have the packaging for. Listening to Brando read T.S. Eliot's The Hollow Men in the extras of this with like the stark Vietnam imagery all around the war scenes, and thinking of Colonel Kurtz in the corner just brooding and sulking and saying apocalyptically awesome, terrifying things. And like, I think that's a little bit more of, on some level, what a lot of people are actually going to want this movie to be. They're going to want to scratch that itch. That having been said, I'm going to give the movie its fair shake. I didn't find the trailer to be all that funny, but maybe it'll work. I don't know. Tone. I'm concerned about the tone. But I'll tell you, no matter how the film turns out, there are two good things that are going to come out of this. One, Billy Zane making a huge comeback, spot on as Marlon Brando. And I'll tell you something else. If you've seen the Titanic, it's not Kate Winslet, it's not Leonardo DiCaprio that keeps us coming back to that movie. It's Billy Zane's alpha male extraordinaire performance. I mean, he's exactly like some of these dudes that go on TikTok and like show how tough they are because they treat women like garbage. He's exactly like that. He's a villain. That's a timely villain for right now. Shame on people like that. And I'm glad that someone will see Billy Zane in Titanic for the first time. He's a great actor. As much as it's so easy to hate him in that movie, but that's like part of the point. But he's such a good Brando. And I'll tell you something else. This is the second thing about this movie that's important. Somebody's going to actually learn about Marlon Brando. Somebody for the first time is going to watch him be that real unique character in On the Waterfront. Could have been a contender. Someone's going to see The Godfather for the first time. Like they're going to actually tune in at Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever when their family plays it on over and over again on cable TV. Like they're going to actually tune in and watch it. Somebody's going to learn about Elia Kazan. They're going to learn about method acting or like black and white dramas like from the 60s and 50s. They might watch some Jack Lemmon. They might go down a path of Billy Wilder. They might even watch something like Sunset Boulevard later because of that. And I'm excited that this will link people to old Hollywood but I don't know that this film's trailer so far has demonstrated to me in any way the gravity and the importance of this actor and what he means and meant and will always mean to film history. And I don't even think that's part of the point of the film, and I think that's problematic because you're dealing with Marlon Brando. You're not dealing with Rob Schneider. So maybe it's okay that the film is a comedy. I don't have anything. Look, I'm glad it's not just going to be obvious Oscar bait. This is subtle Oscar bait. Okay, well, Billy Zane dressed as Marlon Brando looking exactly like him. Like, of course this will win an Oscar. So why don't we just go with like a comedy to make it a little bit original? I don't know. Maybe they should have done a safe, biopic. I'm so conflicted on this because I really want this to work and I really like what I've seen from him as an actor. And I didn't care about anything else I saw in the trailer. I don't know. I'll give it a fair chance. I really will. I won't be biased, and I won't be looking for the brooding. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hated the trailer. All right, I didn't like it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with myself, and I'm gonna be honest with you that minus Billy Zane, I didn't like the trailer, and it makes me sad. So, what do you all think? Did you like it? Are you looking forward to it? Am I misreading something here? Am I misunderstanding something? Is my thought process going in the wrong direction? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy this video, please feel free to click that like button and subscribe if you have not already done so. That always helps me out as I grow the channel, and we will see you next time on Cody in the Cinema.